Hi, this is Pastor Sam from Cross of Christ Lutheran Church. If you are a member of Cross of Christ, and most of you watching this I believe are, we are going to be doing some work with a consultant coming up, just making a vision for our future as a congregation. And one of the things that we'll be working on a lot is, at the outset, we're going to be doing a lot of brainstorming. So I thought I would make a little video about the importance of brainstorming. Now, if you're not a member of Cross of Christ, and I know some of you are not, brainstorming is still something that you can do, either for any issue that you have going on in your world, or if you're a member of a congregation. I will speak for your pastor and say most pastors do enjoy when members of their congregations offer up suggestions and ideas, and even if they're crazy ideas, there are no bad ideas when you brainstorm, and that's one of the rules that we're going to get into. So brainstorming, like I just said, not only the pastor's job. We need ideas from everybody. All voices need to be heard. So when we talk about rules of engagement for brainstorming, it's important to participate with others and to value and respect one another. Listen to all the voices. And the next fabulous thing to do is write every single idea down. This is where we're talking about quantity of ideas and not necessarily quality. Don't judge an idea right off the bat, because that idea could end up just being a starting point for another even better idea. So if someone throws out an idea and you think it's just ludicrous, just put it on the board, respect it, say nothing, because it could end up influencing a really fabulous idea down the road. So when you're brainstorming, you write every single idea that you come out with, whether it's a little teeny idea, whether it is something that we used to call a big, hairy, audacious goal, something really, really big. And don't worry about whether you don't have enough people to see it through. Don't worry about how crazy it sounds, what other people might think. Just throw it out there. All ideas are always welcome when you're brainstorming. Another good tip, in case you can't tell, I'm pretty relaxed right now. I'm sitting in the gazebo across the street from my house, and I'm very relaxed. And so one of the great things about brainstorming is get yourself into a really relaxed state. Have a laugh, have a joke. Just let your brain go. No rules in your brain. Once offered to the group for brainstorming, ideas then belong to the group. They belong to no one. So this means that even if you have like this stellar idea and everybody seems to like it, you need to take your ego and you just put it at the door. It is no longer your idea. As soon as that comes into the group space, it is now the group's. And people can work off of that and maybe try to tweak it or rework it, reform it, however you want to word that. And your idea could just be a jumping off point for what your group ends up deciding to do. And keep in mind, not all ideas can or should be used. So if we have 45 people in our congregation offering a couple ideas apiece, there's no way it is possible for our group of 45 people to then go through and do every single one of those ideas. So what we do is keep in mind, we'll probably do one or two even, and that's it. But those ideas are still absolutely essential because we need a lot of creative ideas so that we have a good pool to choose from. And hopefully one of these ideas will be something that everybody can claim ownership of. That's why you don't want to have your ego involved and say, it's my idea. No. It becomes everyone's idea. Everyone can then say, I had a hand in this. I have ownership of this. And that's really what we want anyway, isn't it? That sense of community. And keep in mind that just because your idea isn't used now doesn't mean it can't be used later. When I was on my internship site, I thought it was a great idea. I wanted to do a community garden in the back of the church property, and I got really excited about it. And then I realized as I was brainstorming, I was the only one brainstorming. I fell in love with the idea. I did not check my ego at the door, and my feelings were hurt when nobody else wanted to do a community garden. And I was like, oh, that's too bad. But about 2 years later, they have a new pastor, and guess what they're doing? A community garden. So sometimes the idea that we have that we share with other people, even if they poo-poo it, even if they don't like it, it might just be that you planted a seed, pardon the pun with the community garden, but you've maybe just planted a seed for some future ministry. So all ideas are welcome. Be as creative, be as crazy as possible, and we will happily, respectfully, joyfully accept all ideas. And then we have the really fun part of working through those ideas and really deciding what fits our mission and goals to be the people of Christ in this place. So I hope that you are energized by this as I am. I hope that you are ready to put on your creative thinking caps, and remember always, there are no bad ideas when you're brainstorming. The only bad idea is the one that you didn't share with anybody else. So I hope that I've inspired you, energized you, and next month we'll be working with our consultant on some brainstorming, and I really hope that you keep these things in mind and you bring forward all of your great ideas. Peace.